But one of the things that we're always trying to do is we're trying to top ourselves from the last, project that we did, and it's always expected, not, from the audiences as well as, trying to, do something better for ourselves. But one of the things was in my department, we look after the textures, and so what I mean by that is that we add all the coloration and all the skin details, the pores, the fine wrinkles, and things like that. So we had developed a process, quite a while back, actually back on Avatar, of a process that we call skin scans, and basically it was taking starting from a life cast of a hand or a foot or a face or something like that, and casting a silicone material over the top of it, letting that totally kind of slough off and cure. And then when you peel it off, it becomes like a thickness of a latex glove, kind of like this here. And so this that you can see here, it's a bit floppy and everything, but this is the back of an orangutan's hand, and this was actually for Maurice. And so we've developed some new different materials and new ways of scanning, and just to get us, even more detail than what we had before. So we were able to implement those kind of things into the new apes. We've got a fantastic relationship with the Wellington Zoo, and have been for years. And but one of the things that we have there is the relationship with the apes. They've got an amazing family of apes there, and what they do is that when they ever have to have one tested, or one that has to have some dental work or something like that done, that obviously has to be knocked out for a bit, and they'll usually call me and let me know when they're going to be doing that, and they'll say, hey Gino, do you want to come over and bring over some of your goop, and cast their hands or feet, because they know that I'm always wanting that. And so here's an example of one of the hands and things that we've done of one of their chimps over there. And the material that we use on that, it's another silicone material that we do for the life casting, and it sets up very quickly. It sets up in about between 6 to 8 minutes, and then from that it captures all these really fine little nuances and little details and pores and things that we can capture. And then from this cast, as I explained before, we can pour the silicone on top of here, a different type of silicone, and be able to get our skin scans off of that. What I find really interesting is just with the performance capture and with the new technology and stuff, how much we've actually advanced, from film one of Rise of the Apes, and just the subtleties that we're able to capture with the performance, but also the animation that goes on top of it. The keyframe animation of getting all those tiny little nuances and things. Things that Andy does with his eyes, or Toby does with his eyes or his face, and they're able to capture that kind of stuff, and it really helps sell these apes as being so real. That's what I keep hearing from a lot of people that have seen it, that aren't real special effects guys or anything like that, but just regular movie buffs, and they're saying that they forget that they're watching somebody that could have been in a suit or something, but they believe it as being a totally real ape.